For the vertical fascia steel framing cladding, and I think it's not part of our topic, but I'll just leave this for you to do as an assignment. You can see I had created some points here there just to define the routes that I'll be taking when I'm using the polybeam tool to create a polybeam, then convert that into a cladding sheet. So I created this point and this point and this point. So it's creating a U shape. It's coming like this, stretching all the way to the bottom, then taking another L. This is the shape here. So let me just create a member here. Let me just click on that spot, and stretch all the way and move all the way to this section here, and snap on that spot, and snap on that spot. And what I've just done is I didn't pick on the polybeam. So let me just go back and pick polybeam. Then let me this time start from that spot, move to that spot, and move to the bottom end here, and pick on that, and pick on this. Then press my middle button on the mouse. So you can see we have created a sheet, but it has picked a sheet as a default profile. So a reason why it's picking that is because we didn't default on a round bar. So let me just try rotate this into some angle. Similarly, let me just turn that to below, or pick up front and try to rotate that. And if I rotate that, it takes this shape and this shape. Let's first of all see which shape is this. So if I come here and pick that rotation, you can see it has picked that shape, and it has picked it as a round bar, as a sheet. So let's try this if we can use this to chamfer these edges. So let me just click on the nodes on the handles there, and come to round bar and try key in maybe 50 and see if it will respond. And definitely it's kind of responding. Just double click on that spot, and we come to round bar, and we give it 50 right there, and click modify, and at the round, the fillet being created. So if you double click on that once again, and we come to rounding and pick on 50, and we go ahead and click that has been rounded, we can go ahead and double click on it once again and add some fillets right there. So let me select on it, double click on it once again, and I can add here maybe 100, and if it exceeds, you will be notified that it is not possible. So let's give it 200 and see where it ends. So 200 ends there. So if I turn it around like that, you can be able to see it has been crimped. So if I come up here, you can also see that this side also has been crimped. So what we want to do now is quite simple. Is just to push this so that it doesn't clash with the framing members on the side of fascia. So I'm going to click on it. So once I've clicked on it, I'm going to right click and come to spatial move and pick on move, and I'm going to work in conjunction with the position of XYZ plane. This time around I'm on a long y-axis, and I'm going to clear everything and work with the y-axis only, and I'm going to move it at two digits. So I'm going to click move once again at 2 meters until I walk away of that clash. So it's kind of slightly away, but not fully away. So let me just continue giving an offset there. So let me just move it slightly again and again and again. So that's okay. So if I come to navigate once again, I'll be able to pick it like that and try rotate it. So once I've done so, I'm going to come back and right click and click interrupt. Then I'll close that. My cursor or there's a command still active here. So let me select on it. So on the right side, still you see it's in the middle, so we can take it slightly, take it behind, pick behind, and that will move it in that direction. So on this direction is still clashing with this, so we are going to add some dimensions here. So let's click there 200. So if you add 200 there, that will take it inward. So that has been done. So the next thing is to get the measurement between this end to that end. And you can see something here. It's like it's some sort of clash. So here we are also going to use a move command. So I'm going to pick it, select it, then come to special move and come to z-axis here. So under z-axis, I'm going to prefix that because we're moving down against the direction of y-axis, and we are going to move slightly in steps of 2, so until we come off the clash with the purlin there, or the framing member of the fascia framing. So let me just click on that. So if I right click and come to navigate, and I want to rotate this like that, and once I've selected that, let me just make sure my XYZ plane is still in the right position. So let me right click and come to interrupt, then right click once again and come to spatial copy and pick on mirror. So I want to mirror from this spot here. I assume I've picked the right mirror line, and if I click copy, let's see whether it will have a copy on this side. We don't have a copy that side. And let me click undo. We don't have a copy. I've moved it too much. This is too much. So let me just come back and come to special move and click on move. And you can move it up slightly by 2 until we don't see that's kind of small clash there. Let me just click on that. Wow. I think the bottom end is still in a mess, but this is correct. Now, we'll not mirror it on the other side. We can do this exactly the same thing on the opposite direction, but we can always go ahead and populate this along the x-axis. So once I've copied it, I'm going to populate this. Maybe I'll just try to guess the number, but let me just clear everything. But I'll go in the x direction by 900. By 900, and probably I need 94 this time round. So if I click 94, I'll be able to have 94 arranged in that direction. So let's just give some time to process that information. So if I click copy, click finish, we'll be able to have this on the side of fascia framing. So this will be framed like this. So if I come to navigate here and try to rotate this, this is the way it will look. So if I click on empty screen, you'll be able to see that it looks like this. So we'll have to do the same thing this side and the same thing on the opposite direction. So kindly, once you've seen what I've done, this model will be available for you for as a part of the exercise and the part of the course, and you can use this to try whatever I've been doing. And I think I'll leave this for you as I go to a different topic. And I think you enjoy that, following the same process that I've been following to create similar components. So I hope you'll try that, and let's meet then on a different topic.